And then that frickin' pallet, I came home the other day and that was sitting there. Wilson apparently found it and brought it. So that's what I mean by constantly like shifting, because now I want to use that for the garden box I'm making, which means I need it. I also don't want it to get too worn and weathered. I don't mind a little bit. So I got to get that cut up. But in order to get that cut up, I need a place to work with it, which means here, which means I have to get this cut up and figured out. And the metal shifted my plans because I was working on bigger stuff, but now I have to keep working with those cans and stuff now to get as much ready for Monday morning as I can. So that's priority number one. And if I find a break in that action, I'll cut up that branch some more. I just don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I had microwave issues this morning. They're partially, possibly fixed. Sorry about the camera. Hold on. So we had this one here behind me. The landlords had left it here. And there's this shield piece that's inside, and it burnt through or something. That was like 2 years ago. Mama gave me a piece to put in. She's replaced them in hers. She said they were pinned in. These weren't pinned. The piece was actually somewhat glued on, but then I noticed when I got it out that there's also place for tabs. So that's been in the workshop waiting for the day I repaired it. And I wasn't bothering because when that one died, I had this white one stored away somewhere, and it was a spare. And I mean, I've had it for like 10 years and it was secondhand when I got it. And the displays never worked, but the microwave worked. And so we've been using that. And last night I went to warm up my coffee and it was making this strange noise, and then there was a smell. So I got it out of here because I've heard that noise prior. So I ended up doing this morning. Originally, I didn't think I could get this out because I went to take it out and this just broke right off. So I put the piece over top and I just glued it in because I didn't know about the tabs and I thought it was glued in. But I am going to look for more of this and try to do it with the tabs then. But anyway, so twice today I've had that out and open, and right now it's working. I don't know if it's because it's so much smaller or if there's something messed up with the shield, but it's not quite warming the same. And I can't remember what it was like before this. So that was a shift. The metal's a shift. The pallet's a shift. Everything's just kind of doing its own thing, and I'm following along. And so that has brought me to a conclusion. I think I said it on the other video, which as of right this moment in my reality has not been posted yet, but it's ready to go. My main priority each week is making the money I have to make this work. It's not impossible. It's just whatever it is. It's touch and go. It's not impossible, but it's not promised either. So we just have to see. Again, this is why I wanted to end up a little bit ahead, which I did financially. Buys me a little bit of wiggle room while I figure out exactly how this is gonna play out. But that's my number one priority, and that happens Thursday through Sunday. Those are my work days. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I am calling my vacation days because that's just how I have to handle. There's always stuff to be done, and as long as I'm doing stuff, I can't complain, I can't be upset, I can't feel guilty. I just have to take everything as it comes. I've got some paperwork stuff to do right now over the next couple of days. So again, as long as I remain productive and everything kind of moves a little bit each week, which so far it has been, I can feel satisfied. And so I am calling those my vacation days because they require, I learned this week what I call my retired state of mind. It gets done when it gets done. I'm in no hurry for anything right this minute. And that's just how I have to kind of handle the whole of my life. Prioritize each day what I want done and see it done, and then piddle around with the rest, and I also have to take into consideration the fact that I do need to rest more than I'd like to, more than I used to. I'm not thrilled with that, but I'm learning to live with it, and I'm learning to deal with it, make the most of it. So we're ready to move into the work portion of this week. I'm making sure I'm ready for tomorrow morning. That's what I'm doing right now. Got my lunch ready. I want to shower then so that in the morning I don't really have anything extraordinary to worry about. Get up, do my morning thing, and leave. Part of that includes making sure dishes and stuff is cleaned up. Fun part is that because of the disability, I can actually consider them to be paid vacation days. That's something I haven't had in 20 years, a paid vacation day. So before I do too much with dishes, I should probably eat some food. I don't know if I should call this breakfast or not. I had 2 tasty cakes and some cheese earlier. That was technically my first food of the day. So that would have been breakfast. But I didn't have that until like 1 o'clock. Keep your eye on the ball. It truly is life as I have not really ever known it before. And I'm still kind of adjusting to what that means. My pill alarm went off because I always forget to take my, well, not always, but very often I forget to take my nighttime pills. So here's a minor accomplishment. I started with 1 pill box. And it did not take me long to decide that this was a pain in the ass. Once a week. Took me a little longer to decide it was time to do something about it. And I have since that time managed 2 more that were free. So now I have 3 weeks worth of pills ready to go, and I love that. Everything. Timing is everything, and it's not your time. That pallet, like, I've been stalling on the box, on the garden box. I have the pieces, but I've been waiting to get into it for various reasons. Well, that's because this is what I'm supposed to use. The metal, I would have loved to have taken that today, but there's no way. Like, there's too much money sitting there. Try to get as much of that done for Monday as I can. It doesn't have to go over first thing Monday morning, but I want to take it over on Monday. So I think that's more than enough for now. Sorry. But I wanted to show you the changes in 36 days. I'm satisfied. Links are in the comments wherever you are and whenever you are. Please like, comment, and share. We're on a journey and it takes you to get there. So without hesitation, for now and for always, from here in New Geistopia, this is your beloved Rev saying stay tuned in, fellow travelers, and wishing you peace, love, light, and freakishness, baby.